Hello and welcome back to Ape Escape with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So today we will go to the third and final level of the prehistoric era, Dinosaur Valley, and this one can be a bit, very different to some other ones, because this brings us a couple of new enemies. Actual dinosaurs. Yes, everything's better with dinosaurs. They're just no different here in Ape Escape. So indeed, the main goal for this level is to catch 4 monkeys. And those monkeys are located a little bit further in, although there is one behind the waterfall there. Not that you'd know it yet, as we don't have a way of locating each of the monkeys very easily. We will get one of the most useful gadgets in the game again, but now we have this monkey, which, as I say, doesn't just drop bananas, but also throws stones. And yeah, beware of monkeys that throw stones at you. It does hurt quite a bit. And unlike with the bananas, they actually hurt. We will later get... In fact, no, there's a monkey there that actually has a laser gun, so yeah, so be careful of that. So let's capture him, of course, and then wait for our ride to come over. And that's not going to be easy to jump on, and please excuse the thing. I don't know what's wrong with the footage there, but never mind, we'll make our way up here. There's another Specter coin at the top of this slope, so yeah, I think I'm going to get the Specter coin. Now, you have to jump at the correct time. Spike can only jump so far when he's falling down the slope. Yes, because the friction seemingly is a thing. And of course, momentum is also a thing. Just like, again, with Super Mario 64. Yeah. It's weird because I compare this game quite a bit to Super Mario 64. Even though I think, like with Banjo-Kazooie, it is actually better than Super Mario 64. Over here, we have a giant pterodactyl with his eggs. And what we want to do is get the monkey that's hiding in each of the eggs. Well, this monkey is actually quite quick. Seriously. Especially for like a generic yellow pants monkey. But yeah, he is. Another thing of note, beware of the pterodactyl, because she will be worried about her younglings and try and pick them up wherever possible. And she can pick up and drop Spike if you're not careful, seriously. So the last monkey I'm going to get is inside this cave, which is where we will meet the motherfucking T-Rex, as it were. And yes, there is a T-Rex here. Even weirder, he has the same roar as in Jurassic Park, seriously. You will note it when he starts charging forth, does the T-Rex. There's also a monkey on his back, so yeah. The more you ram the T-Rex's head into the wall, the more the monkey will be thrown off. However, there's a fairly easier monkey over here to get. Seriously. And that's that. And now we will get a meeting with the antagonist Specter very soon. After we get a new gadget, of course.
Spike! A new gadget is completed.
This is a monkey radar that will help you in finding monkeys. I will send these over. Try them out in your training space.
Here is the aforementioned monkey radar, which, as its name suggests, helps us find monkeys in hard-to-find areas. The radar will get... its pitch will get higher and higher the closer you get to the monkey. And because we're playing with a dual shock analog controller here, the controller will also rumble a bit louder the closer we do get to a monkey, so yeah. But, that being said, let's go through the door and see what's over here. Because it's not... Actually, no, that's pretty much it for the training level.
Spike, you are going to enter a period called the Cenozoic Era. It is a period after the dinosaurs became extinct. There shouldn't be any human life, but I've somehow confirmed evidences of civilization. If this isn't a work of the monkeys, it will be a great discovery for science. I'd really like to investigate this matter, but we must first find the monkeys. Oh yes. You may have already noticed, but it's easier to catch the monkeys if you approach them without being noticed by laying low or hiding. Basically, you won't be noticed as much if you lay low rather than standing still without moving. I hope this helps. Well, I'm counting on you.
Hi everyone in the lab, how's it going? My name is Specter. I'm the conqueror of the new Earth and the leader of the monkeys of the new age.
You? Aren't you the monkey from earlier? What's going on here?
Specter, aren't you the little monkey that performed at the amusement park?
What? He's that cute white monkey that everyone loved.
Well, I don't remember. What I can say is that I've acquired distinguished knowledge and great power. I owe it to you, Professor, for inventing the helmet.
Listen well, Specter. It is true that the peak point helmet you've acquired will exert your dormant knowledge when it's worn. It may even make you a genius. However, it is still incomplete and is very dangerous to use right now. I advise you to return the peak point helmet right away.
Incomplete? It's a wonderful invention. It's too late now anyway. We've already made a new peak point helmet ourselves. Mine is a special product with increased capacity. Anyway, I'm going to send in my comrades and monsters to various periods to rewrite the history of Earth. No longer will humans be the dominant species. I'm going to conquer the world. Don't try to stop me. I'm going to relentlessly attack whomever tries to get in my way.
What are you talking about? Spike will easily catch you all. Right, Spike?
Oh yes, Spike. I've prepared a good playmate for you. Buzz!
Spike, I've been thinking of settling things with you someday. Listen, I'm going to beat you. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Why? Why is Buzz there? And what's happened? You're totally different. Buzz, pull yourself together. Can you hear me?
It's no use, Katie. He is being controlled by Specter.
Right you are, Professor. The Buzz you see here isn't the same old Buzz anymore. He has been reborn! Well, everyone at the lab, I will enjoy all of your endeavors. Goodbye!
Somehow, Buzz has become, dare I say, Specter's slave, or something like that. Only because they have a rivalry, and you kind of saw that at the beginning, but I don't know, something seems wrong about that. Anyway, that being said, this is the next level, the deep, or the jungle level anyway. The first level in the Cenozoic Era, and like the professor said, there are less dinosaurs here. However, there are more bugs in this level as well, and Venus fly traps. I don't want to be eaten by Iron Audrey too, thank you. The other thing of note, there are now 5 monkeys to collect in this level, and one of them is hiding in the beehive. So yeah, you can easily get various items from the beehives as well, such as even, or from the bees at least. So yeah, by doing the spin attack, but which is done by using the right analog stick to attack. Now notice this monkey. This monkey has light blue pants, so it's slightly faster than the yellow pants monkeys. Indeed, he doesn't run too fast. There is another variant that runs really fast. But yeah, the light blue pants monkeys run slightly faster, so you'll have to keep up with them and whatnot. No monkey in there, I'm afraid. However, there is a rather even more dangerous monkey in here than that light blue pants monkey, and he's located a bit further towards the edge of the river. But for now, let's deal with this regular yellow pants monkey. He does seem to be moving back and forth a bit. Maybe he's a bit jittery, I don't know. And then through here, we will seemingly use the monkey radar. Yes, because that will help us find some more of the monkeys in this area. If the L2 button isn't glowing, then there aren't any monkeys in this area, basically, and it will just point you to the next area. So, that being said, let's go and find this monkey that we just pointed out, which is inside a wooden, I guess, outpost, for lack of better words, and indeed is probably one of the most dangerous monkeys in the game. You kind of saw him at the beginning of the game in the opening cutscene, where it showed off all the characters, of course. But yeah, this monkey is very, very tough to deal with. Probably the second most dangerous monkey to another monkey we will see a bit later. But yeah, these are the black pants monkeys. They wear sunglasses or shades, shall we say, and carry, believe it or not, machine guns of all things. Seriously. So now I think if this game was released a bit later on, maybe in the 2000s even, they would be carrying machine guns. Seriously, they would be carrying maybe paintball guns, as was the case with Spyro the Dragon when it was remade in the Reignited trilogy. Now, in this area is the bane of my existence, and no, I don't mean the anglerfish, although they're annoying. Yeah. Anything that reminds me of Lord Wu Fak from Banjo-Tooie is not great in my books. Seriously. And like Lord Wu Fak, they can electrocute Spike. Seriously, as they did with Banjo and Kazooie. So yeah. But, that being said, yeah. In this area, I am not going to use the dinghies here because, to be honest, they're controlled with the analog sticks. And I absolutely hate using the analog sticks to control the boats because I just cannot control them at all. It's more of a me thing though, not with the game. Really, I just find it easier to swim with Spike. Just come up for every so often. There's another monkey over there that's just swinging on the vines. Again, all you need to do really is jump and hit him at the right time. Granted, the stun club isn't an always fail-safe thing, because it can be iffy to use it in the air, but there you go. Over here we have yet another obstacle, a giant thing, a giant wooden gate. And in order to open said gate, we will need to use our stun club again. The easiest way is just to use Spike's spin move, and then swim through there. Unfortunately, I somehow got stuck under that rock there, so not great, but never mind. The water net does actually drain a lot of air very quickly, so be careful with that. I kind of went over that when I got the water net in the first episode, but I guess it does bear repeating here. So yeah, I hope I don't get stuck under that rock again, because as I say, the swimming controls are not great here. They have not aged well. Over here is yet another monkey. Another light blue pants monkey who tries to get away, but I got really close to the guy. And in the next area, we will come across a campsite. Yes, seriously, a campsite. And there are a fair few monkeys over here. The nearest one I want to get, is probably most closest to the campsite. Also, over behind that wooden gate there is another Specter coin if you want to get it. I don't know if I did get it because, yeah, I only get the ones that are in near view, seriously, but, yeah. Well, this is what I like to do with Spike swimming, to avoid him drowning, of course. The water net in this game, at least, the boost function does work on the surface. It does not in Ape Escape 3, but I'll get to that a bit later. For now, let's get up here and fall off, yay. And then just jump out and try again. And another trick you can do is use the R1 button to center the camera behind Spike. so he doesn't fall off and whatnot. But anyway, here is where we want to go, towards the campsite, as I say. There's a monkey swinging about on the vines. Yeah, you're not Donkey Kong, mate. Stop pretending you are. Although did Donkey Kong... Yeah, Donkey Kong did, or at least Donkey Kong Jr. did, but... Yeah, stop eating me, mate. Meanwhile, the monkey will go back up the trees and then try and get you again. But there we go. That is the last monkey, and indeed, we are done with the jungle level, I guess. So on the next episode, we'll go even further into the thing, I believe, into some ancient ruins. And that level does take a while, so I'll see you then. Goodbye!
You're good.